are back with Pam Fenoff from Crafty Ladies, and if you're just joining us, we've been working on an embroidery project. Where are we at in the process here? We've got mine done.
I'm feeling a little left out.
Well, you get the
Mine's in the process of being made.
in the process.
How cool is this?
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice. You can just there's a lot of setup, but once it gets going, I don't generally leave the room. I stay close. I'm used to the sound, so I know if there's a problem, if a thread breaks, I can hear it. It's kind of like your car, you know when something's wrong. So I don't generally leave the area. But there's just 100 million things you could do with this. So you both have one that I stitched out over the weekend. And as you can see, there's a lot of threads. So that's what needs to be clipped. So you've got some embroidery scissors. They're curved.
Right.
So they stay, you don't poke the fabric.
This says you're a good egg, just a little cracked.
That's right. And that's from a collection called Kitchen Talk, again from Dakota Collectibles, one of my favorite places. And they just have a lot of fun. Life is short, eat dessert first.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Life is short, eat dessert
for that
first.
one.
Yes. So this is part of the process. You're clipping off all the threads after it's done stitching.
So therapeutic, I'm going to go with.
Yeah, it is. It's actually very fun and calming and just an enjoyable hobby that's, I mean, I won't say it's easy. A lot of people are intimidated when they first get a machine. But I say plow forward, and I always tell my customers, my students, we're not saving babies, so don't worry about it. Just have fun. And I told you earlier, our motto at the shop is shoot for completion, not perfection. We just like to get stuff done and
so
have
you
fun.
Do have embroidery classes.
Yep. We do classes by appointment only now, just because our custom work, custom orders, quilts for people, sewing for people has become really, really busy.
Oh, that's good.
More than I expected.
Baby blankets.
I think we got Heidi done there, don't we?
Yeah, Heidi's name is done.
Could be seasoned with love.
Pop the hoop off here, lift the foot up, and then there we go.
Okay.
Look at that, Heidi.
Pretty. I love it.
Yes. Now, what's going to happen here, Vance is going to go, I would dry the dishes, but then your name is on the dish towel, so I can't do that.
Well, you can, because this is washable.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the thread is polyester. It's going to last. It's not going to bleed.
So in all honesty, you know, I tease Heidi a little bit, but I mean, doing an embroidery with both names on there and just, I mean, that would be kind of neat.
Yep, we have all kinds of different designs. This one here is called embossed, and you can see there's a Mr. and Mrs.
There you go.
His and hers.
His and hers.
Yeah, I have a Mr. and Mrs. wedding design one.
Get this for him for your wedding, Heidi. He would love this. Yeah.
Yep, so he can do the dishes.
He could do the dishes. He could embroider with you.
Clean the bathroom.
He can use this to do the dishes.
There you go.
It's a scrubby.
It is.
Fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sure.
I like that. It's a see-through.
These are Christmas themed, obviously.
Yep.
But it's got tool type material in there, so you can scrub the dishes, so he could wash and dry.
There you go.
We'll set you up.
Smart. Genius.
I'm married, I get it.
I love it. Okay,
so that's the hoop.
Yep.
This is the stabilizer I mentioned earlier.
So then Wayne just has to pretty much evaporate that.
Yes.
Melt it away, kind of, type of thing?
You
Same
can.
thing?
In the water, you would do that?
Yeah, so this one, I would cut away most of this.
it.
If you want to show the back of yours,
Yeah.
I cut away most of it. I wouldn't bother washing it away like this. I would just throw it in the wash. Whenever you're done, you throw it in the wash. Eventually, after a wash or two, that stabilizer will be gone.
And that's not going to hurt the drainage of your washing machine or anything like that?
No, you just cut away most of it.
God.
Like you can see, most of yours is cut away.
Yeah, so just cut off the big pieces and leave the rest
So
in
pretty much projects are endless.
Absolutely.
On what you can find.
And this machine's, again, very small, but you can see, I don't know if we've got it back to the camera, but if you go back to...
Yeah, it's a computer screen at the end of the day.
Yep.
So a little technology, but nothing too crazy.
Right, and you can see here we've got, Brother has a deal with Disney, so there's some Disney characters built into this machine.
Neat.
There's alphabets, there's 6 different alphabets built in, so that's how we can stitch out your name. There's block letters like Wayne's. This is a little more cursive.
Scripted, yeah.
Yep, script.
So when you do these classes, how long are the classes and how, you know, what all takes place?
It really depends on the customer and what he's looking for, but in this case, I would tell you have an hour, minimum an hour, and we'll get some simple stuff done.
Okay, yep. But you keep building upon that lesson, I'm sure,
Absolutely.
right? And then,
Absolutely.
then you could be cut free and go on your own.
That's right.
So do people come in with ideas, or do you sit down and say, hey, let's do this?
It depends
way.
again. If they have something in mind, like I want to do some stuff for my daughter's wedding or my sister's wedding. My son's getting married actually on Saturday, so the bride had me do some robes.
Oh, cool.
Which I think I'm not supposed to tell, but anyway.
Nobody heard
Some
that.
people maybe have a robe with their name on it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, my mom asked me the same thing. She has a pretty good embroidery machine, and she's like, anything you need.
Yeah.
But she's got to ship it, so.
Right, okay.
I'm like, the gears are grinding.
Yeah, well, there's endless possibilities.
So many. I mean, how many projects alone here did you bring? At least 7 different ones.
Yeah, and there's another couple of dish towels here. There's a bib.
Is that a bib?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
This is these are memory bears we make from my dad's. These are from my dad's clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We embroidered the foot. The younger grandchildren called him G-Bob.
Yep.
So that's another example. And we do these for people all the time. It's like a constant
I asked
memory
whether
bears.
we were doing a bear. She goes, no, it takes too long.
Yeah, we need all day.
That's it. Well, thank you, Pam.
You're
this is a
welcome.
lot of fun. We learned definitely a lot to the sewing world today.
It's always fun having you here. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad it worked out.
All right.